how to set up your drum set. Before you even sit down, adjust your throne. Ideally, you want to sit with your knees at 90 to 110 degrees. So besides how high you sit, this also means how far and how close you sit to the drum set. You want to feel grounded and balanced while you're playing, and keep all tensions in your hips and lower back to a minimum. Now let's bring in the snare drum. The snare drum's gonna go in between your knees and about 2 inches higher than your knees. I like to keep the snare flat instead of angled so I can still hit the rim shots. Now wherever your left foot is, that's where the hi-hat goes. Some people like to have their pedals parallel and sit facing front with their toes pointing forward, but I'm short, my legs are short, and toes pointing outward has always been more natural for me. Here you only need room for your legs, so I like to move my floor tom in. The closer all the drums are, the less distance your sticks need to travel. The shorter the distance, the faster you can play and with less work. I like to keep my floor tom and snare drum at the same angle and same level. In general, just making your transitions between drums as smooth as possible. The crash cymbal kind of depends on what you use it for. I like to keep my crash cymbal on the highest level of the drum set, but still easy to reach from the hi-hat. If you need to crash your cymbal hard and loud, then you might want it higher so you don't hit your hand. If you need to ride on the crash often, you might want your cymbal lower, so you can reach it more easily, play for longer, and without your shoulder getting tired. You can start to see the different layers of the drums here. This is the first layer, here's the second layer, and the crash cymbal is the third layer, and also usually the highest layer in my setup. Now in the second layer where this empty space is, this is normally where you might put the middle tom, but I use the right cymbal more, so I leave it out and bring the right cymbal in closer. The right cymbal you can mount in the second or the third layer, so I use a boom stand to get it exactly where I want it to be. The boom arm lets you extend the stand horizontally from the bass, so you can have it directly over the bass drum. Here my right cymbal is set up in the second layer and at a similar angle as my high tom so I can transition smoothly. And this is what everything looks like all set up. You can set up however you want as long as it works for you.